Hi guys, welcome to another Let's Play of me playing a league game. This is match number 2 versus the Newbies from Europe, made in Slovakia, and Andra. And I've got Hansi on my team. So we chose Frag down here, our home ground advantage. And they chose Germany, so they keep letting us go UK. A lot of teams don't really mind us going UK, because I think they're the better nation right now, especially with the units. I think it's going to change in the future. So they chose the nation, which allows us to choose this this one here. Chose Fractown because it's a pretty wide map, and I think basically it's pretty wide and it requires good maneuverability of your infantry to win, and that's why I chose it, because I think they've got a weakness there by watching them play. And from last game, they're definitely coming into this quite wary, because I'm thinking they could possibly do pretty well. After last game, they've nearly pushed me to spawn here, but yep, just being sneaky, you're going to throw a grenade off that MG. Crucial moment there, because there's a stone wall right there blocking me, so I could do that. So that was a key one there to capture the center, because that was a big moment there for the MG to die. So he didn't send many guys on the right, so I'm able to cap that and going in the center now. So we got the center and right secure pretty well, just by the sheer weight of the numbers. As you can see, just having too much infantry for them to handle. And Hansi now is going to the left, and we're doing the usual bank now. I go dodge, he goes infantry, then showman. So while that's out the way now, we won the first battle here quite well and easily. I'd just like to talk a bit about balance here. Basically, there was a thread that was posted from DMS. DMS replied to that thread, and I kind of call to arms here. I don't really ask you guys to like my vids and things like that. I don't mind if you do, but if you could maybe put some of your thoughts there. If you're a veteran player and unhappy with some of the balance, they seem to think. Hopefully, they don't seem to think it's only me talking about balance, because one of the threads he said, Delta Dude said, if it's in line with what we envision, we will implement that. But really, they haven't done any balance changes since the start. After so much comments in the suggestions from and balance thread, they haven't done any changes from it since the start. And that means nothing is in line with their vision, that means. So basically that thread was a complete waste of time. And well, from my understanding, it was because why they didn't change the balance is because they just didn't have time, because they're working on performance issues. But it seems like they don't have, they're not doing it because it's not in line with their vision now. So if that's the case, then I don't know what else I can do, because that's just ridiculous. They also say they balance the game. If we had only veteran players balancing the game, then it'll be balanced for higher tier players. We want to balance it all around, and for new players as well. Well, I think that's a silly comment, because balance should be balanced. It's balanced for both. So new players, veteran players, the game is, when you balance a game, it's balanced for both. Game mechanics, gameplay, maybe yes, that's definitely different, such as adding grenade timers, adding traces, adding making MGs less powerful. They can attack, making RT more expensive. That's fine. But I'm talking about key balance issues that we've been raising with them since 6 months ago. Like, if you haven't known, I've been constantly posting in the forums, constantly hassling them about changing things, which they have changed the shotgunners, but that was the very start. There's still other issues. Like, you have, I don't know if you agree with me, guys, but if you do, please make your words known, because I don't know what to do anymore, and I might as well just not play this game, because I'm only playing this game. I like AS1 better, to be honest, but I'm playing this game because there's a future in it. There's lots of players coming in. Also, I'm hoping that they'll fix these things. So things like, basic things like Tiger. Why is the Tiger counter to the Pershing and AS2 now? If you agree with me there, if you don't, please test it out. It is a counter. It's much more expensive. I don't understand why. Why is the bike cheaper than the Jeep? I mean, the bike is 10 times better than the Jeep, and the Jeep is pretty useless. Why is the Crusader AA so overpowered? 375 MP, and I've told you that 100 times. All these things has been posted on the forums, and probably for 6 months. Some of them has been up in there for 6 months in the balance thread. And I thought the reason was they're working on performance, but the reason was they are basically too busy. Sorry guys about hearing all this rant here, but I'm just pretty upset with it. I'm kind of thinking of not playing after this tournament if that's the reason why it's not in line with their vision. Then their way of balancing the game, I'm really confused and I don't want to be part of it. So if you want to, please help me out by posting on the thread. Yeah, help me out with getting DMS to make the game better, because that's one thing. They don't involve the community much at all in the balance too, and they admitted themselves they don't play the game, and they really need to involve the community to help them balance the game, make it better for everyone else. As that's the thing. So the thread's in the link there. So basically what's happened so far is just complete domination with the counter anyway.
You're telling me to see the video, and I'm currently in that video, but I can't currently see the video. Are you
So I just overhearing Handy said, I'm basically he asked me what happened. I said, see the video later on. And he's saying, you're telling me to see a video. I'm actually playing in a video. It's Inception style. Anyway, sorry about that rant, guys, but I really feel the need for some help, because I've been doing this on my own, trying to persuade DMSs on certain things, but they haven't changed a thing. It doesn't make sense. So that's the reason why I was talking about this game, because it's pretty one-sided and there's nothing that interesting happening. Just counter got counter, dodge taking out the looks, and just better uses of inventory and movement on the map basically. So there it goes. Yeah, so I don't mind, to be honest. I really don't mind that DMS take their time with fixing the game, because it's a hard process. Probably there's some things, well, I do mind, but I'm not gonna get angry about it, because they need time to fix it, then they need time to fix it. But balance issues, that's something that they can fix. It's so easy to change a few config files. The problem is now they say that it's not in line with their vision. The changes that I suggested, and what I've suggested have been collated from tournament games and what other players think as well. And they're no-brainer ones. Basically, you can see the Crusader AA being so badly priced compared to the other units. Fair enough, that's a new unit, but there's other things obviously in there too, like the Veteran Tiger being able to kill Pershings, and Pershing can't kill it back. That was an awesome shot on the move. And other things in there, like the Soviets T-34 is 420 MP, T-34 64, and the G is 400 MP, but the T-34 76 gets killed by a G 100% of the time. And also, even the P3 can kind of counter it by aiming at the turret at 320 MP, so it's a bit of a no-brainer, some of these things they have in there. I'm not sure if they use the excuse that they say it's not in line with our vision, that's why we don't do it. That's an excuse for we're too undermanned, we're too busy, we have a lot of fixes to do, balance changes, etc., fixing matchmaking, all of that. That's fine. Then if that's the case, that's fine. I'm not going to be a baby and cry, oh, this is performance is broken, etc. I'll let them fix it, take their time. But if the reason why they're not changing it is because it's not in line with their vision, that's just weird. Again, apologies for the rant, for you guys expecting a normal commenting game, but I really need help with this, because I feel the veteran community is quite underrepresented in the forums. You have a lot of new players on there, a lot of people saying things are unbalanced, but they're all new players that really don't know much about the balance, in my opinion. And you can say a bit of that to DMS as well, because they're pretty new at playing too, to be honest. they can't really play the game at the high level. Also, yeah, they also state that the opinions of everyone is the same. So if you're a veteran or the best player of the game, it doesn't matter. We value the new player's opinion too. That's fair enough too, but definitely, yeah, you don't have you don't have like an average let's say a average Joe on the street, let's say you pick up on the street and ask him to make laws for something. It's just silly. So they really need to engage the community, in my opinion. The people that actually play the game and play it a lot, to help them with balancing the game, because they don't seem to think that they need help. I don't know. So I'm still going. 5 cap here, taking a while to end, and my rant's finished. I don't know what else to say, but yep, Crusader A is always the buy that I buy. As you can see here, I think there's in these games there's like a small pool of units you buy too. That's another thing as well. Rant's a bit jumbled up, but yeah, so that's part of it as well.
I like how the spawn points are sideways, by the way. Look at this. If I spawn a vehicle, it's facing sideways. I do not like that. Please change that, Mr. Thompson.
If you're seeing that, Thompson.
Oops.
Starts team killing now. So yes, guys.
I'm gonna end up at like minus.
It's a great game. Don't get me wrong, but compared to AS1, if most of the new players don't notice the difference, but compared to AS1, all your AS1 players know, majority, it's a step back, and part of it's balance, mostly performance, but they're going to fix it hopefully. It is the future Men of War, but balance can be changed, and they don't seem to think that anything's wrong with it. They don't even play the game. So links in the forums. Thanks guys.